Hello everyone, welcome to Iron Lab Training's Healthy Nutritional Tuesday Snacks. Today we're going to go over coffee. I have a quick challenge for you before we start today's episode. I'd like you to do one of two things. Either take your creamer and go ahead and put it in your cup just like you would on a normal day, and then take how much you have put into your cup and go ahead and measure it and find out actually how much you put into your cup. That's all I want you to do. You don't have to change your coffee today. Just measure out exactly how much you put. Another option is to simply measure in, count how many tablespoons of creamer that you put in your coffee, and then until it gets to the consistency of color that you normally would put in your coffee. And remember how much you put into it. So for today's episode, we really want to talk about unintentional calories that we end up putting in our coffee. And so coffees in general, we end up adding a lot of calories that we don't expect. So creamer is a big one of them. So this is one that my sister and I have drank for many years. And we realized that when we actually did this challenge for ourselves, that we were putting significant amounts of tablespoons into our coffee. And when you actually measure it out, you'll realize that 1 tablespoon is 35 calories. 1 tablespoon. When you measure it out, we were putting 4, 5, maybe even 6 tablespoons, depending on the day. That is 35 calories per tablespoon. Okay, so those are unintentional calories that we are putting in our coffee and not even realizing that's how you start your day. So we have our creamer. Sometimes maybe you put creamer and sugar in. Those are additional calories also. So this creamer itself, if this is all you put in your coffee, is 35 calories. Let's say you put half and half in your coffee. A lot of people think half and half is way worse for you than creamer, right? This is half and half, and it has 25 calories. This creamer had 35 calories. So it's important to look at these labels and really understand what these labels are saying. When you do all of your cooking, all of your shopping, you should be looking at these labels and take time to understand what they're saying. Let's say your alternative is milk. Just regular old 2% milk. So 1 cup of milk is 130 calories. There are 16 tablespoons in a cup of coffee. That's approximately 8 calories per tablespoon of milk. If you put in 1 tablespoon, that's approximately 8 calories. Another alternative is organic soy milk. Okay, so this is 80 calories for 1 cup. Again, 16 tablespoons equals 1 cup, so it's approximately 5 calories per tablespoon. So again, I challenge you today to make your coffee like you normally would. Measure out how much you're putting into your coffee, and then look at how many calories you're actually consuming. And do you only drink 1 cup of coffee? Or do you drink 2? Maybe 3? Make sure you're counting all your calories. This is a fundamental way that you can lose weight. And coffees are one of the fastest ways that people have a hard time of, one, decreasing their calories, or just simply actually being self-reflective and being honest with themselves about how much they're really putting in their coffee. Now this is all things that you've made at home, right? If you get a coffee from a coffee shop, they provide the calories for you, and you can look at those coffees and decide which coffee is appropriate for your caloric intake for the day. So there you have it. Simple challenge. Make your coffee today. Don't change anything about your coffee. I just want you to actually be honest with yourself about how many calories you are intaking in your daily coffee. Thanks, guys. Welcome to Iron Lab Training. Please like, subscribe, and share our content.